Greetings. So, we are on part 2 of the backstory. This one's not too bad. 10 minutes. I'll go ahead.
So after being put into several different foster homes with strangers and even one foster home with my aunt, which clearly didn't work out, nothing worked. I was even in a group home for 2 years when I was 10 and 11. That was when I was separated from my brother, and just nothing was working out. So when I had the opportunity to live with my best friend, I was so happy. Um, but her and I became distant. I was still depressed. As much as I wanted to be happy, I was still inside depressed. I went through so much in my life.
Go back a little bit.
As much as I wanted to be happy, I was still inside depressed.
Um, oh, I feel bad writing this stuff down. I was still inside depressed. Hmm, I mean, technically, yeah, that's not a nitpick. Also, I'm taking away this and this. That's a nitpick. I'm going to call that a nitpick 'cause that's running our words together. Okay, let's go.
I went through so much in my life. Things that I witnessed with my own eyes at such a young age was something that
Hmm?
people that I witnessed with my own eyes at
Oh,
such
no,
a
that's
young
fine.
age
Okay.
was something that people who are 60 years old never even experienced, and it makes me stronger. But at the time, inside, I was weak. All I did was sleep. I just stayed in my bed and watched TV, and I ate and I ate.
Alls I did, alls, that's a thing. I'm going to let it slide.
I ate and I ate. Food was my best friend. And I think she noticed and she didn't like being around me. Neither did my own brother. Um, I was alone. It was hard to be alone again when you were alone your whole life. I really was. I was alone. And feeling alone when so many people around you is one of the worst feelings in the world. And more than anything, I just wanted somebody, and that somebody turned out to be food again. Um, after being, I have to admit, after being pretty much tortured by her and my brother, um, I climbed my way up to being 420 pounds. And I will never forget that day when I weighed in and I was 420 pounds. And for some reason, I feel like I even weighed more at one point. It was,
Once she got up to 420 again, she never got that low again. Once she got back up to that point, it's just been above since then. I think when she was on semaglutide, she got down to like 450, but hmm, she wishes now that she was where she is here. That's so sad.
it was shocking, and people made fun of me still. I mean, we were almost 18 years old and I was being made fun of still. I mean, when do you grow up, honestly? I, it was just hard. Um, when I turned 18, I moved to Oklahoma to be with some of my family. Um, and yet again, I thought that was going to be a new beginning for me, and it didn't work. And I wanted it to so bad. Um, things were happening, and I actually had my first anxiety attack there, which was horrible and pretty soon I was diagnosed with panic disorder, and it's just so much was happening, and my mom was still doing drugs because she was also.
I think if you go into your adult life with this much of a sense of hopelessness, it really does affect you. But how many times have we told her to get therapy? This even came up, very recently. And she's not going to do it. She doesn't understand what it is. She thinks it's sitting on a couch and venting. And when you vent to the point that you cry, that's a breakthrough. She doesn't understand that there's actual work in therapy. And you don't forget about it as soon as you walk out the door. She's got to get some therapy.
Living in Oklahoma at the time, and I just felt hopeless. I knew my parents were never gonna
Hopeless.
change,
Yeah.
and I wanted them to so bad, but they just weren't. And while I was in Oklahoma, I was in a long distance relationship, and I was gonna go visit my girlfriend, and not my current girlfriend. I'm just mentioning that. I was gonna go visit my girlfriend, and she lived in Arizona, so I went to go visit her. But while I was in Arizona, I was kicked out of Oklahoma. I got a text from my mom saying that my grandma did not want me living in her home. So I was stuck. I didn't know what to do. So I stayed in.
She That has to be a her thing. I don't Oh my god.
Arizona. My girlfriend's mom did not want that at all. She hated me. So did her
So
boyfriend.
yeah, you got all these people that just can't stand you, Amber. Man, look, this is you at this point. If this many people around you don't like you, at some point you gotta take some self-reflection. Commenting on this like this is recent, but it's more like, just where we are now in January of 2025 compared to this.
Several times he threatened to kill me.
Oh my God.
I
Okay.
was abused there a lot. In several different ways. Um, I slowly started falling out of love with my current girlfriend and realizing that the person I should be with was right before my eyes and I didn't even realize it. Um, the current girlfriend I have now, her name is Crystal, and she's changed my life. I'm sorry. Um,
I've heard this so many times. It's just the want for acceptance, instability. The problem is she kind of wants it, you know, I guess in a sense given to her. Again, with not putting in the work. That extends to therapy, that extends to weight loss, Eh, kind of a running theme.
one day in Arizona, I meet her online and we just talk and talk. She's funny, she's silly, and she just, she really lights up my world.
Emotionally cheating.
Um, um, while living in Arizona, I mean, Crystal would text all the time, and I mean, she didn't start lighting up my world right off the bat. We were just friends. She was just funny, and my attention became more towards her, and not so much towards my current girlfriend because how I was treated by her and by her family, it rubbed me wrong, and it wasn't right.
I can't imagine the shift happened for no reason, especially with how many times we've heard this from her.
Um, so I still remember the first time I ever told Crystal that I was in love with her. It was over the phone, and I was actually sitting outside of Dunkin' Donuts in like the middle of the night. I know, random. And
Binge.
then a few months later, her and her mom came and visited me, and it was incredible. Um,
Crystal and her mom visited you in Arizona while you were living with your current girlfriend and her parents? I didn't know that.
the girlfriend I had then didn't approve of this, but I
No
had to be honest
shit.
with her that I was in love with somebody else. And as much as I wanted to try and work out the relationship I was in, I just knew it wasn't going to happen. Things were falling apart, and things were falling together so perfectly with Crystal that I couldn't ignore it.
Hmm. Hmm. Ooh.
One night, me and the current girlfriend got in a huge argument, and I just couldn't deal. I finally just said, I'm done. I gave Crystal a call. Next morning, I was actually getting on a plane to be with her. Her parents paid, and I appreciate everything her parents have done for me.
Hmm.
They
Mm-hmm.
planned to be with her. Her parents paid, and I appreciate everything her parents have done for me. They they're like parents I never had in a way. Yes, we have ups and downs, but doesn't anybody? Doesn't anybody? I mean, that's part of life, to be able to have ups and downs but still know the true meaning of life, and that people are so kind if you really give them a chance, and I just appreciate them so much. Um and for the first time, I can really say that they have changed my life. Um since I've been here, I've finally been urged to get healthy. I've been losing weight, and I've been doing it because of them. If it wasn't for them, I'd weigh way more than 420 pounds, and I can tell you that right now. um,
I feel like if you know Amber, then you know that once things go south, she forgets all the good and only sees the bad in any type of relationship. It's all very situational.
they have helped me in ways that I can't even express, and I appreciate them so much. And I love you, Crystal. I know you're watching this, and I just want you to know that I love you so much. And you really do mean the world to me. So, this is where I'm at now. Um, I'm living with Crystal and her parents, and I'm really happy. In this video, I kind of just skimmed over like the gruesome parts. I didn't want to get into detail like my life too much. But if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments section because I will answer them. Even if you watch this far, I appreciate it so much. I kind of just wanted to give you guys a little idea of where I come from.
Go back. Say it again.
If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments section because I will answer them. Even if you watch this far, I appreciate it so much. I kind of just wanted comments section because I will answer them.
I'm gonna do 850. How did I mark it before? Um, and we'll just do, oops, 850 generally for phrasing. I'll just do that.
Even if you watch this far, I appreciate it so much. I kind of just wanted to give you guys a little idea of where I come from. because no matter what, where I come from is a huge story and it will never be able to be expressed in a little short video. But I do appreciate you guys for watching, and again, if you have any questions, just leave them down and I will answer them. I hope everyone's having a great day. I feel better for kind of getting this off my chest because it is good to know who is behind the video, and now you guys kind of do have an idea of who is behind this video. And through it all, I'm still me, and even though my parents are never going to change, I'm 22 and they're still the way they were from day one. I know that I can be a better person, whether my brother falls in their footsteps or not. I still love him too, and knowing that I can be stronger than to be like them makes me feel like I'm gonna be alright. I really am.
Okay. Okay, so the next video, no, I'm gonna leave it here for now. I guess just for context, these past 5 videos were all posted on the same day. The rapid fire uploading, it's interesting. Back when she actually enjoyed posting. Okay, so, thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.